walked into the bathroom after I stepped out to the toilet. I looked underneath and there was this phone with 2 gold rings on it.
What you just saw was a statement from the 8-year-old victim. According to her mother, they were about to leave the restaurant when their daughter suddenly revealed the disgusting incident that occurred inside the bathroom. What the officers will uncover now is one of the most horrible things that can happen to a kid.
Let's call his mothers and let her know what's going on.
Okay, well, you can hang up.
This is the dad, friend, and I'm the manager here, right? Hey, bud, the cops are here. Just ask you to put your phone down, man.
You just put it down. Put it down.
I got you.
You got the weapons on you, do you? No. You can have them set up for now, alright? You got ID?
I came too late to look for jobs. You see how I'm dressed? You see how my pants is?
Keep your hands on the table.
I just walked in not even that long. I was sweating because I was walking. I said, hey, are you hiring here? She said, yes, I'm going to get the hiring manager. I said, okay, I'm going to go wipe my face off and come back. That's what I did. I went to go wipe my face off and came back. I'm staying here for well because I know that I didn't do anything. I'm trying to say, hey, I did something. I showed them all my photos, showed them everything. Right now it's just...
Can you see the fence side?
The phone is over there.
Yeah, that's exactly what you described it.
I want to ask you some questions to get clarified what transpired.
Okay, so right now you're being detained because we're investigating a crime that's alleged, okay? Right. 1 second. So before we could ask you any questions, we have to read you your rights, okay? So how old are you?
I'm 24.
You're 24. Why do you need to call your mom right now?
I'm calling my mom because I have other places to be. I went in the bathroom, washed my face off, and I was coming on the plane and I'm coming back out here. I walked back out here. The dude stopped me right there. Not him, but the other guy stopped me and said, hey, was you in the woman's bathroom? I said, no. He said, okay, my daughter said she's seen your book bag. And they just stopped me. I'm not sure about what for.
Okay. And where's your backpack?
Right here.
Can I see it? Thank you. Okay. I'm just going to put it over here, okay? All right. So you said you didn't go in the women's bathroom?
There's a camera right there in the hallway on that.
Perfect.
On
Okay,
that,
so we review the cameras, right?
Yeah.
We review the cameras of you coming in and all that. We're not going to see you enter the women's bathroom. So we're trying to figure out what's going on with their alleged. So if I review the video camera right now, because they're going to show us the video, I'm not going to see you enter the women's bathroom.
You're going to see me look at it, but you're not going to see me enter.
I'm going to see you look at it.
Yes.
Anything else I'm going to see in that video?
No, you're not.
So be honest with me.
No, I did not.
You open the door.
I opened the door. No, I did not. I looked at the woman's bathroom. I did not open the door.
So at no point you entered the women's bathroom. At no point did you videotape anybody in the women's bathroom. And you don't have your ID with you? So how are you going to apply for a job and look for jobs if you don't have your ID and they require an ID to get your information?
I was going to go there, ask about the information, fill out the application, and when they do the hiring process, I was going to give them my ID.
During the child's initial interview, she told officers the suspect had a red phone with 2 gold rings on the back. But what seemed like an easy case soon took an unexpected turn, forcing officers to try a risky investigative tactic.
How long would you say you're in the bathroom?
For no longer than 3 minutes, I was around my area.
3?
Yes.
Yeah, I got you. I have to ask, but do you have cameras in there? Wish I did. You never went in the women's bathroom. I mean, I want to make sure it's clear. I'm looking at the video and I'm seeing something over there. Step over here. You see that men's bathroom there?
Yeah.
And you see the women's bathroom over to the left? Look over here.
Yeah.
Right there. You say you never went in there?
I opened it.
No. This one. I'm asking you a specific question. Did or did you not go into this bathroom?
Nah. I walked in there a little bit, but then I came out. I didn't go all the way in there.
But you went in there partially and came back out? Over there, you said you never went in there. The video shows you going in the door closing.
Yeah, I went partly in there, then I came out. And I didn't use the bathroom.
Okay, listen. If I open that door, walk inside, door closes, walk back out, did I go inside the women's bathroom?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So you did the same thing.
Back out.
The question is, did you go into the women's bathroom? Is that a yes or a no?
Yes.
Okay. Why would you say that when we specifically asked you, did you go into the women's bathroom? And your answer was?
No.
Okay. Was that correct or incorrect?
Incorrect. But I went in there.
So why would you do that? Why would you say, no, I didn't go in the women's bathroom when you did go in the women's bathroom? Which stall did you go into? in the
I
women's
didn't.
bathroom?
I said I didn't go in any store. I didn't go wash my hands. I went in the bathroom and came right back out.
Well, you didn't come right back out because it wasn't the in and out. It wasn't like, oh shoot, wait a minute, and I'm back out. Because I'm looking at the video and our time for time you went in and time went out. So how long were you in there?
Maybe like 11, 10 seconds. I'm not sure.
Oh, no, absolutely not. I look at the time when you go in, and then I look when you come out. It's more than 11 seconds. I want stuff that I can actually see, stuff that I can prove. And so far, the stuff that I can prove, you're lying about.
I just went in there. I was thinking about putting my hoodie on to see if I would look better with my hoodie on, because my hat under my hat, it looked crazy. I did it.
You did that in the women's bathroom? In the mirror?
Yeah, that's all I did. I was like this. And that's all I did.
You haven't been truthful since we've been talking to you.
I have. I came here, I talked to the lady, I went to the bathroom.
Well, what I'm saying is the reason that you're saying now about going into women's bathroom because you're caught. I mean, we know you went into the bathroom. Now you're giving an excuse of why you went into the bathroom.
Officer Valentin approached the victim once again to get a more detailed account of the incident. Meanwhile, Sergeant Lundy continued dealing with Amir, who was slowly realizing he wasn't the smartest person in the conversation.
So today, who were you with?
My soccer friends, like a family of 4. So like 2 families.
And then do you want to just tell me everything that happened, like when you guys got here? Would you
I'd
guys
say like 5 minutes later, a guy came and like ordered our drinks, and then like 10 minutes later, we ordered our food. And then when I was done eating my food, my dad told me to go wash my hands and use the bathroom before we go back to the fields before I had my soccer game.
And usually line don't make sense. When it's truthful, it flows. I mean, it was smooth. All I went up there and asked the lady, I said, hey, did he go into the, tell me what happened. Oh, he came up and interviewed. Exactly what you said. Video shows you doing that. You go up front, walking through to the restaurant, going to the bathroom. You look at the other camera, sees you go into the women's bathroom. But then I stopped and said, well, no, he said he ain't going to the women's bathroom. Okay, he lied about that. Check.
And then I made eye contact with the guy, and he walked into the men's and he walked straight out. And I walked into the women's, sat on the toilet, and then I heard someone enter the restroom and go in the stall to my right. And then I saw a black backpack, and then I looked down and I saw a phone, and then I kept watching it. And I tried to cover myself up so it didn't see my private parts and stuff.
Let me see how long he was in the bathroom. I said, he was in there for a while. I'm going to see if he's going to lie about that. I said, how long you been in the bathroom? What you say? 11 seconds. Seconds ain't even nowhere close. If I go into a bathroom and I'm in there for, I'm just giving you an example, 2-3 minutes, right? I know I wasn't in the bathroom for 11 seconds. Now, if you would have came out and said, hey, look, I was in there a couple minutes, okay, you tell me the truth about that. But when you come out and tell me 11 seconds, I ain't buying that.
I made sure that my mom was up before me so I could get close to her. She asked me what's wrong, and I said, I'll tell you when we get to the car. And then I said, when we got outside, I said it made me feel really uncomfortable, and then I told her what happened, what I basically just told you. And then they all hopped out of the car, and my dad walked into the bathroom, and as he walked out, the guy was behind him, and he was pointing like that to my mom, and then my mom came over and said, I want to see your phone right now, because I didn't know if it was videotaping, but it was facing me, and I felt like...
When you say facing you, can you just describe what was facing you? Is it this side, or something else?
Back here. So if you were to video something
Amir, seemingly clueless about the severity of his actions, continued to dig his grave deeper. However, Officer Valentin later received news that broke her heart.
So I was able to talk to everybody that was involved, okay? And like I said, I want to give you the benefit of the doubt, just being honest. At no point were you also inside a stall using the bathroom? No, at any point did you...
I put my book back down on the ground.
On the ground?
One person was in this store, one person was in that store, another person was in that store. That was the only open store that was there. I didn't use it.
See how you're skipping parts, you're saying, well, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. I'm not asking, I'm asking basic, simple questions. I need you to be honest because you're giving me lies again, okay? You just said that you didn't go inside a stall, but now you're saying you did go in a stall. Because see how none of this makes sense? Your phone is put down and your backpack is put down while you're inside the stall and there's somebody next to that stall. Is your camera on? Amir, are you being honest or is this a lie? Because we can't fix lies. See how you're saying shouldn't? We should know what's on or not on our phone. Was your phone where the camera lens is showing that stall? Was it leaned up against the toilet?
No, we got leaned up against the toilet.
It was leaned up on the floor, but it's like this. It's not like that. It's like this, right?
It could be like this. Kind of like this, leaned up, or it could be like this.
But you were inside the stall. What did you do inside the stall?
That's why I took my Vaseline for long, like I said, when you have to send my book.
Did you do anything with your Vaseline? You didn't put it anywhere else on your body?
No.
Alright, come here. I just need you to walk with me over here. Keep your hands up. Yeah.
Arms out a little bit.
You said that way.
No, we're going this way.
You said you can go out there.
Go in the truck.
So I'm being arrested even though that they have no proof of me doing anything? Just going in that bathroom?
I don't know. I didn't investigate this one. So they got something on you.
It's clear.
Yep. You see that? Nothing in there, right? You see that? It's on you. You see anything in here? All right. So there is anything in here. After she gets you to the jail, it's gonna be yours. So we searched you. You got nothing else on you, right? All right. Have a seat.
He did have his wallet. He lied to me. Alright, Mayor, you're under arrest, okay? Video voyeurism. It's expectation of privacy. You shouldn't have been in that stall with your phone recording.
I wasn't recording.
You're getting arrested. I'm gonna do a search warrant on your phone. So whatever we discover on your phone, even though there's like deleted items, we can still recover that.
I'm not trying to get charged. I'm not trying to go to court, have my name all over the internet for something I didn't do, and then people looking at me saying, hey, you got arrested.
There's no way for me to release you right here, right now. I just have to book you in. You can make your phone calls when you go in there, call whoever to bond you out.
I'm homeless. I don't got nobody to bond me. Every way that I can give you the code, you look through it, they able to leave today without being booked. I'm not trying to get arrested.
You're already arrested. I think that's what you're confusing. Okay. All right. So you don't want to give your code? Okay. Hey, should I just turn the phone back on? Or just leave it off?
No, turn it into P&E.
Oh, okay, so turn it in P&E.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
In the future, just for learning purposes, never let the phone power on. Your remotes are protected from getting wiped by somebody for alterations to the evidence. The reason why we leave it on is because that, like those videos and the lawyers videos and stuff, those are in a manner which our forensic tools can get if the phone stays powered on. Once that phone powers off, that stuff that we need to kind of grab out of the phone goes away until the person puts their passcode back in. All your web searches, your images, your videos mostly are gone when that happens. So it's crucial that that does not happen for that reason. Realistically, yes, the evidence is gone. We may be able to still get it, but there's a high chance that if we do get it, it's not for months or years now.
I feel like crying. Jesus.
Amir was booked and charged with video voyeurism by a person 24 years of age or older against a child under 16 years of age. It is considered a second-degree felony with a level 6 offense severity ranking. If convicted, he could face up to 15 years in prison and be fined up to $10,000. He would also be placed on the sex offender registry and would be ineligible to seal his record. Amir was denied bond. YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen. Click to watch now.